Okay, the following is a presentation of, as I said in my intro, the award gala, in which we explained to the general public about what we did and, and how we made a difference. So I hope you enjoy it. The presentation is limited to just me and my partner. There were other pieces, but I didn't think you'd be interested in them. One was someone who worked out of this place called the supervisor's office as a person who, transmitted on the walkie-talkies. Then, it was followed by my partner and I. Then followed by someone who worked as a wildlife biologist, studying the goshawk, some kind of other endangered bird, couldn't tell you, and spotted owl and so forth. And then that was followed by someone who's working in archaeology, and then what I did include is the wrap-up of how each one of us represented our district and how we made a difference. So enjoy and don't fall asleep.
Current student at Cal Poly San Luis Obispo, majoring in wildlife biology with emphasis in ornithology. So I'm the bird nerd and fish geek, so he always calls me bird nerd whenever I see a bird, and I'm like, oh, what's that? He's like, you're such a bird nerd. So, I'm just going to give a background on what we're doing this summer, and the project that we're working on is the Sierra Nevada Adaptive Management Project, and basically we're focusing on indicator species such as the foothill yellow-legged frog and the western pond turtle. And we just go through the streams and we're basically looking for the presence of these indicator species. And if you guys don't know what an indicator species is, it's a species of interest, which basically we use as to determine the health of the environment. And so if there isn't a presence of these indicator species in the environment, then we probably know that the environment is declining or it's poor. So we would use the information to implement some kind of plan to protect these animals and help their environment or restore their environment. So here's to go a little further into what we're doing and actually the methodology that we use out in the field.
Well, this here is the project map. In red is fish camp, and in kind of like an olive green sugar home. And I'm basically here to explain the methodology of what we're doing here. We're basically, every morning, we check in with our field supervisor, Ane Odo, and we determine a stream that we want to do that morning based on priority that was given to us by Phil Strand. And then we go out to either wherever the stream is located, whether it's in Sugar Pine or Fish Camp. Once we get to the stream, we assess it, we take water temp and so forth on a aquatic survey form. Once we actually start to survey the stream, what we do is we look for optimal areas. For the yellow-legged frog, it would be sunny slopes, bright light, open bedrock. For the western pond turtle, it would be pools with basking rocks in the center of the pool. Then at the end of the day, after we're done filling out the form, we report to Ane at the end of the day and give her the forms, which what she does is she enters it into a map information system. What this does is she puts in all the information that we recorded from that day into it, and this information is used to not only conclude the SNAP project, but also to for further funding, for further conservation, or further steps that can be taken for the streams that we surveyed if we indeed do find habitat for these animals. And that's basically what we do at the end of the day. Usually pretty tough. So I'm going to go ahead and pass it off to Becky, and she's going to go ahead and tell you what she does. Well, we are the district who represent District 5, and collaboratively we help in the preservation of the Sierra National Forest through communication, through wildlife preservation, and through history. In this way, what we're doing is we're preserving the Sierra National Forest for many generations to come. To help preserve it is probably the most important thing that we're doing and most fulfilling. On behalf of group, District 5, we'd like to thank the CCC for everything that they've done. On behalf of Nina and I, we'd like to give a special thanks to Phil Strand, who made this possible. He's the fisheries biologist for the Sequoia and Sierra National Forest. And we also like to give a special thanks to Anae Odo, who is an assistant wildlife technician for the Sierra National Forest at Bass Lake. On a personal note, I'd like to thank Lily, because if it wasn't for her, this would not be possible. And I thank you very much. Thank you on behalf of the group, and have a good night.
Intern that was interested in fisheries. Well, I didn't necessarily have some fisheries work, but I did have some herpetology work, and we were fortunate today able to get this to come together, and the benefit has been we have 2 interns that are enthusiastic and they have an aptitude and have done a tremendous job for us. So I really appreciate the efforts. Nina, this is for you.
Then I'd like to call Hispanic Youth Symposium Jessica Marban.